And you could go down the list of rappers who do this, but this is what we put the spotlight on. We put the spotlight on all the negative, and that's why this culture is 100% trash until we change it. They don't want us in restaurants no more because we twerking on tables. They don't want us in restaurants no more because we walking in with do-rags and bonnets. All right, as usual, we ain't gonna waste no time. Like, subscribe, comment. Big thank you to all of the new subscribers we got. I see you guys in the comment section. I see you guys comments on the videos. It is amazing to have you guys over here. I'll always be grateful and thankful. Feel free to share this content with anybody else because we gonna keep the good conversations going. The ones that are avoided, the ones that ain't talked about. Again, you'll notice over time that I'm not with the complaining. I'm about solving issues. If we're not gonna solve the issues, there's really no point in talking about them. What's the point in stating problems if we're not gonna attempt to solve them or come up with answers? So like, subscribe, comment. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. Let go.
Well, I got this saying. I say that black culture is trash. And the things that we celebrate the most, not necessarily black culture itself, but the things
No.
It
is. If you study,
Man, before I even hear him, I agree 100%. From the wigs, the weaves, the lashes, the young brothers wearing their pants down to their ankles with a belt on, the dustiness that's just going on in the community is nothing to be proud of. Like the stereotypes that we're getting from other races and other countries, that's coming based off the way we act. That's coming off of the music videos that we like to make. That's coming off of all of that. It has nothing to do with nobody else. We are literally self-destructing. Let's go.
today's black culture is trash.
Why you say that?
When I look at it, there's nothing positive about it. During Black History Month, you can go from New Year's Eve to Christmas. There ain't nothing positive about black culture. We're not highlighting spelling bee winners. We don't talk about the newest black business that's doing good, and we don't. That shit ain't highlighted. When you go on social media and you look at some of the most trending videos and trending topics, it ain't black empowerment. It ain't uplifting black people. When you look at our movies, we ain't got no motherfucking black hero. I think Django was the last black hero, and Quentin Tarantino gave us him.
And this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm talking about. That's why you will never see me over here glorifying the dustiness. You will never see me over here glorifying the downfall of the community. And that's why I don't like to hear my people talk about the white man this and the white man that. I don't want to hear that when we're hitting record numbers of shootings in Chicago almost every weekend. Like when we have a city that has committed more atrocities than an actual all-out war. We got some issues, but then we got Florida that's just like this. Then we got Atlanta that's just like this. You guys see what's happening with Young Thug and the rest of them. Then we got Texas, parts of Texas that's just like this. We got California that's just like this. New York is going crazy right now. I'm in New York. New York is going crazy right now. And for some reason, they think that some of us black people are supposed to glorify this. We're supposed to be okay with this. We're supposed to be okay with the number of children being taken away from us every year. We have to be okay with the number of stray bullets hitting aunties and grandmamas and the rest of everybody else. We just seem to have to be okay with the dustiness of this culture. And I think that is trash. I think it's disgusting. I think it's degrading. I think it's a spit in the face to the ancestors that have put in work and laid out this great foundation for us to be able to strive for the same things that the other foreigners come from. Because that's the one thing black people fail to realize, is that we technically are foreigners. And if we conduct ourselves the same way as the foreigners that come over here, we'll get a lot further than separating ourselves based off of neighborhoods that we don't even own. We don't have no property in these neighborhoods. Even the rappers that claim these neighborhoods, they don't have no property. They don't have no say-so. They can't make nothing shake in the neighborhood. They will get kicked out of their own neighborhood. But they claim that it's theirs. I don't like stuff like that. So I think we need to do better.
Yeah, that's true.
So nah, nigga, black culture is trash. You don't have to correct that. Nigga, black culture derived from the gutter now. Gutter minded motherfuckers, right? That's what we say. We getting it out. Yeah, nigga, everybody proud to be from the slum, proud to be gangster. We ain't celebrating black doctors. No black bankers.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think we're
because we propaganda. Black culture has black propaganda. Hitler used propaganda to get the Germans.
And by propaganda, what they use for us is the music. I saw a very disturbing video that you guys can probably go find on YouTube. There was a man speaking. I can't say what this man was because he was what he was. And he said,
well, we did a good job with the public school system. We got you to put all of your children in there. You notice that the Jew doesn't put his children in there. They go to the Hebrew Academy where we teach them the real things, and then they go to the synagogue and they learn the real important things. But we send your kids to the public school, and we have you put your kid in a 12-year babysitting is about all it does, because you don't learn anything. And then by that time, the kids, they get to be teenagers, and then we give them the music. Not that we really want to call it music, because, that's not music. But they listen to that, and then they want to do what they want to do, and so we sell them drugs, and we make a lot of money off your children. Your children from cradle to grave, all we do is make money off of them. Your cattle, your goyim, the human cattle, mazel tov.
and when I seen that video, it changed everything for me. That's what got me beginning to homeschool my children, because I don't believe that it takes 12 years to gain the information necessary to be able to either start a business or begin working on something. It does not take 12 years. You guys know most of the stuff you learned in high school. You didn't retain any of it because it didn't pertain to anything you were going to do in the future. I think that we need to highlight some of these things. I think we need to congratulate these kids on their accomplishments a little bit more. I think that we need to be active in the positive things in our community, because if not, the music will take over. And as these kids watch this music, they will aspire to become these rappers, and none of these rappers are positive. All these that's why rappers passing away is at an all-time high right now. That's why they're just ready to lose their life. They think that it's better to lose their life than to live their life. That's a bad situation to be in.
To turn on the Jews. It was propaganda that made it okay for the Jews to be done the way they were done. White people never used propaganda for slavery. We use propaganda for our culture. We propagate pimps, we propagate gangsters, we propagate killers, we propagate abusers, we propagate womanizers, robbers, we propagate robbers, we propagate deceit, we propagate.
Now, mind you, I'm guilty of this. Like, I'm not talking like I'm not a part of this. I'm a part of this problem. I created some of this problem. I was in the hood doing the same kind of shit that I be talking about. And when I think back on it, it's embarrassing. It's disgusting. I'm not proud of any of it. I'm not proud of the people who I took off the porch that I should have left on the porch. I'm not proud of any of the situations that I've been through. That's why you guys don't hear no gangster stories on here from me, because I'm not proud of any of that. When I was in prison, I didn't take any prison photos because I never wanted to see myself like that again. Like, I'm not proud of any of this, but I'm telling you that a lot of us are guilty of propagating this. A lot of us are guilty of allowing our children to listen to the music, assuming that they're going to hear it anyway. No, they won't. When you were little, you didn't have to hear the music. Your parents found a way to keep you away from the music. You could do the same thing to your children. What are you playing when you're around them? When you're driving around in your car, are you listening to things that you have to be ashamed of your children hearing? If that's the case, you shouldn't be listening to them. But you're called all sorts of names if you start speaking like this as a black man. You start getting told you don't like your mama and you ain't for the people and all of this other stuff. I want to see my people come up. I'm tired of us not owning nothing. I'm tired of us not having no power about nothing. And it's not the white man that's stopping us. It's not no white folks that's stopping us. We have become our own worst enemy. It is to the point now where we are just self-destructing. And the white man, this mysterious boogeyman that you guys call the white man, is just sitting back fucking laughing if he does exist. If this person does exist, he's sitting back laughing. Like, look at these people just being victims all day. We giving them the same opportunities we gave everybody else. And before you argue that you don't have the same opportunities as anybody else, when you create your website, no one has to know what color you are. When you create a YouTube channel, you don't even have to show face. No one has to know what color you are. When you run Instagram pages, no one has to know what color you are. So we're all on fair grounds at this point. It's just how hungry are you? How much do you want it? And a lot of people don't want it enough, but let's go.
Being unfaithful. Homie, we got some propaganda, homie, that's brainwashing. that we create. We like to say it's the Jewish people. We like to say it's white people. But these niggas show up to these white people, these Jewish people with the lyrics I already wrote. You know what I'm saying?
No, hold up. I don't know if y'all heard them. They blame the white man. They blame the people who are ahead of the music industry. And yet they go there with the lyrics wrote. Nobody told Bobby Shmurda to dance like a monkey on top of the table in front of a room full of white folks in order to get signed for a deal. Nobody tell these people to sell their souls the way that they did. No one tells them to rap about nothing but genocide in order for them to get those deals. They go to these labels after already rapping about this stuff just to get arrested as soon that the labels are so smart to go ahead and sign these artists knowing that within the next year, 2, 3 years that they are either going to be in a casket or they're going to be inside of a prison for so long that they may as well be in a casket. But we got the best of their hits, we own their masters, so even after they're long gone, we'll still be recouping off of their music. That's what the labels are doing, and that's what we're allowing them to do. You seen what Dolph did. Dolph did it independent. He didn't have no problems. Dolph passed away with millions of dollars. Dolph was buying back the block. Dolph didn't have no issues as an independent artist. There's plenty of other examples. Master P, there's plenty of examples of people who went the independent route. You may not get as much exposure, but guaranteed you're able to live a more free life.
Niggas show up with this what's in their bag. God damn it, come on in. It makes money. It's business to them. Yeah, so that's why I say that.
You know, I say that most rappers are broke. I think that they know how to get money. I don't think that they know how to keep money. But then even when they get money, I think that they're at the bottom of the totem pole.
I don't think they know how to legally get money.
Facts.
Money is given to them and they have to pay it back. Rappers don't know how to get no motherfucking money.
Advances?
They get advances. 9 times out of 10, it was a nigga financed they rap career before they got the advance.
Mm-hmm.
A homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas out the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know how to get no goddamn money.
Young Thug paid Lil Baby to get out the streets and to get into the rap world. Then P gave him another chance. It's facts.
Most of them niggas was babysitted to get here.
Mm.
Borrowed chains, borrowed cars, lended shit. Nah, them don't know how to get no motherfucking money.
Mm-mm.
Them niggas ain't no money getting niggas. That's why they lyrics don't reflect money getting. No.
Talk, Charleston.
No. Them niggas is them niggas ain't no money getting niggas. I promise they ain't.
When you it's funny when you talk about money because I was watching an interview with you.
Yeah.
And you said I can't.
More camera. I don't want everybody trying to.
The camera right here.
This the good eye right here. So y'all pay attention to this eye. As I got camera here, and camera here, and I'm trying to ignore these motherfuckers right here. So yeah, so we don't look at that camera.
But you said I came to monetize instead of uplift.
Oh, well, on the internet,
Yeah.
I uplift in real life.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you break that down for me a little bit?
Well, when I get on the internet, I'm at work.
Talk.
So why would I bring my personal problem to work?
Talk.
This is what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Is to be funny, satire, comedy, shock jock, and give these outspoken, outlandish opinions and then drop some jewels in there, right?
Yep.
The new Dolomite. I'm at work when I do that, when I cut this camera on. When I cut the camera off, I go and uplift in my home. I uplift in my community. I uplift in my city. I uplift in my area, right? I don't need to come to the internet and do that. Motherfucker coming to the internet to uplift bullshitting because they don't pay for uplifting videos. Nigga get with uplifting videos don't get a lot of goddamn money. So I'm not on here trying to deplete myself to uplift people who don't want to be uplifted. If you want to be uplifted, cut the motherfucking phone off and look around for the resources in your area. The same thing that you hear me say is people in your real life, homie, that's saying that you just ignoring them because they don't have the platform that I have. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, no, I didn't come to them. The same thing that you hear me say is people in your real life, homie, that's saying that you just ignoring them because they don't have the platform that I have.
And this is facts. I tell people, you can always find somebody around you that's giving the motivation, that's giving the real information, that's giving opportunities for you to get out, that's giving opportunities for you to scale your income, it's giving opportunities for you to build wealth. And you guys ignore them, and you look to the internet for rappers to give you advice. You guys look to the internet for entertainers to give you advice. You guys aren't looking on here for the financial experts. You guys aren't looking for the accountants. You guys aren't looking for the moguls. You guys are going on here looking at all the wrong people. And you know how I know? Because don't none of y'all create content. None of y'all. You guys aren't paying attention to where the real money is. Things you can own. When you create this content, this is yours. This is yours. Years later, you will still be making money off of the videos that you made today. I don't get why we still playing around with it. Find somebody in your area, get the information. But in black culture, this is a no-go. In black culture, you D-riding. In black culture, you riding a nigga coattail. In black culture, there's always some kind of negative stigma when you start getting smarter, when you start accepting the fact that you're going to have to learn from somebody else, that there's other men that you're going to have to sit at the feet of, that there's other men that you're going to have to learn from. You start getting called all sorts of names. Because everybody got to be strong and independent. We always talking about the women saying, I'm strong, independent, and I don't need nobody. The men have the same exact attitude. And where has it gotten us? Nowhere. On a perpetual cycle of dustiness. That's where it's gotten us.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, no, I didn't come to the... I came to the internet because I was frustrated out of life. Because I was uplifting in real life, and I was tired of what I saw. So I came to the internet to vent and fuck. Yeah, man. I didn't come to do what y'all want me to do. The people need me in real life, so I can't help all of y'all.
Are you surprised at, because I have a theory, right? And my theory is that there's a lot of people, or the ones that are the loudest is not truly a reflection of what we really are dealing with, right? So, for example, when you think about the idea that the loudest ones in the rooms are the ones that get retweeted the most, right?
Most definitely.
Whereas I think that there's a lot of people that's just not participating in the comments. They're not necessarily hitting all the like buttons. They're not necessarily being the most boisterous, right?
Hit the like button, people.
It's not their world. The internet is not for logical, reasonable, compassionate, empathetic, caring, God-fearing people. That's not your world. So those people don't fit in. So they don't come in. They just strolling.
No, they start calling you hoteps. They start calling you also, again, only in black culture. They start calling you all sorts of funny names simply because you have logical thinking. You have rationale behind what you're thinking. And you're not flying off the handle at every bit of news that drops. You're not going off on every case that drops. You want to see the evidence first. Oh, you the C word. Yeah, automatically. That's trash. And that's why I stay over here with you guys, because you guys are open brain thinkers the same way that I am. That's why I stay over here with y'all. I don't join in the dustiness.
Dude, they just looking.
Yeah.
These are the people that's on the sidelines making assessments at the reflection. This is the internet is a reflection of the world. That's why you don't see graduation speeches going viral. Young kids giving graduation speeches. That's why you don't hear about. That's why the class valedictorians and the ones who graduate cum laude. That's why you never see their pictures go viral on media networks.
It's a fact,
right? The world is ugly now.
Now, what happens when we fail to give praise to the youth for these kind of accomplishments? What happens when we fail to put a spotlight on these children that are doing the right thing? They will automatically take up the children that are doing the wrong thing. They will take up the people who are around their age that are doing all of the recklessness, that are crashing out, that are catching 100 years, that are catching life. The second after they become millionaires, you got the YNW Mellies, you got all of these other artists that the second that they started touching millions, they still had a foot in the street, and they winded up catching a bid so long that they may as well be gone. May as well be gone. As soon as Pooh Shiesty started getting hot, his ass was grass. Hood Rich Pablo Juan, as soon as he started getting hot, his ass was grass. And you could go down the list of rappers who do this, but this is what we put the spotlight on. We put the spotlight on all the negative, and that's why this culture is 100% trash until we change it. They don't want us in restaurants no more because we twerking on tables. They don't want us in restaurants no more because we walking in with do-rags and bonnets. And fellas, brings me to a topic. Stop going outside with your fucking do-rag on. Stop it. Stop it. It looks dirty. You are no different than the women walking around with bonnets on. Don't tell me about your spinners. Don't tell me about your waves. It is a disgusting look. That is for in the house. You are out of line to be walking outside with your do-rag on. Do you know how many opportunities you miss out on? Oh, people shouldn't stereotype me. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't. Y'all say all of this, but then y'all constantly judge books by their cover. If people didn't judge books by their cover, how can you even come to logical decisions? It's times where you see people and you say, yeah, that person's probably batshit crazy. I'm going to just skip out on this conversation. I see them twirling around in rain that's not even happening, talking to themselves. But don't judge a book by its cover. They could be smart. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. Out of line. We got to get it together. We got to make a switch to this culture. And it's profitable to make a switch to this culture. Because the less violence we start to have at events, the more people invest into events. The more people invest, the more job opportunities, the more opportunities for you to get a booth at these events, to maybe get a food truck at these events. There's so many opportunities for us that we miss out on by praising the negative sides of our culture. And we're going to make a switch to that. So you guys share the video, like, subscribe, comment. Again, thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are the best. And until next time, low key Loskie, over and out. Peace.